Okie dokie team. So we are into the simple lead generation strategy. This I can say is something that I really love talking about it because this is the first strategy I ever tried. And I didn't need to change for 2.5 years. So if you're any kind of a business, including an online coach, this thing freaking works. I used to do this when I started and I learned about social media ads the first time. This is the only strategy I ever freaking used because I was an experienced salesman and there's nothing better than picking up the phone and talking to your leads. Nothing. There's no secret hack, secret strategy, blah 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 blah. Whatever you do with your marketing, it always end up meeting the client. So you can cut all the fluff and you can meet the client immediately and focus on getting deals done. So this is the most often, guys, less is more. I can bet on my life that if you're good at lead generation, if you know what lead generation really means, if you've done any kind of sales job, you don't need to know anything more than this until you make $1 million. Then you can maybe change your strategy. But many people are not experienced in lead generation, they don't want to do calls, but especially if you sell anything that's high ticket and you're not selling peanuts for $7, this is the strategy to go. This is high ticket coaches, high ticket entrepreneur, consultants, brick and mortar businesses, your local dentist, everybody use this strategy. And I've used this strategy endless times for businesses who have somebody to pick up the phone, and it works tremendously well. Super simple. You don't need landing pages, you don't need websites, you don't need lead magnets, like you don't freaking need anything. You just need to have an outcome and a promise, ask people to sign up for, call them, have a talk, book them on a sales call, close the deal, eins, zwei, drei, kaput. That's it, you make the money. I used to sell fitness like this. You know how difficult it is to sell fitness to people? Especially like this, and it freaking worked. In 6 months using this strategy, I had 4 employees and over 300 members in my gym. That's how simple it is. And to be honest, I spent millions of dollars around clients and coaches and consultants, even e-commerce stores in the past. And I can tell you that whoever is good at sales and doing lead generation, you don't need anything more than this bad boy. So now let's dive into the strategy, and I have everything laid down for you. Below this video in the section you can find the link to Xmind, which is the software I use to draw these strategies, where if you click it's going to open for you, and it's fully expandable, which means if you click on the notes I left for you here, you can see everything, copy, paste, use it. So let's start. Simple lead generation strategy, the golden nugget of all strategies. You create social media ads, your mainly focus is getting that ad right, saying the right thing. Try different concepts, try different ads. There's no hacks and tricks. As I told you, you use dynamic creative, you use broad targeting, and your focus only it is finding the right language to touch the right psychographics to the right person. Nothing else. You only need to test different ads. You run your ad. Your ad goes into lead forms. We watch about how to set up the ad about the lead forms. The lead is filling up the lead form via the ad. Once the lead sign ups, they will be added to our email account, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, or whatever you use, Go High Level, Mailgun, whatever you use, and they will start receiving automatic email responders and newsletters, whatever you do with email marketing later. You can also be connected to SMS account, and send SMS messages as autoresponders. I used to use Rosen, very good software, but you don't have to complicate it that much, because you know that lead is hot while it's hot, and longer you leave it, it chills down. But we talk more about the lead mastery in the next video. So now they see the ad, they sign up the form, immediately they are sent to the email autoresponders immediately. So now Here I have an email sequence that I've used for hundreds of businesses, including mine, that freaking works. You don't have to do anything. I made everything ready for you. You want to make these emails go every 2 days. And if you come here, you can see autoresponders. It tells you here, what is it? Email has a call to action, book a call, very important. Once a prospect books a call, the assistant immediately calls them to confirm their seriousness. Assistant or you, depends where you're in your stage. And here's the emails. As soon as they sign up, email 1, email 2, email 3, email 4, email 5, email 6, email 7. You don't have to think what you need to write. I already giving you the emails. If you click here, it's going to expand. It gives you subject line. Here is 3 different options. Here is the primary email. Change it a little bit. It tells you what you need to change. It freaking works. Then you have email 2, subject lines, text. Email 3, click, expand, copy this, put it. As you can see, there's suggestions of what to change. Occupation there, add an outcome, put your link to your Calendly, etc. So all the emails are ready for you guys. You just need to copy paste them into your software and you're ready to go. And all the emails are leading people to respond to the email, call you back, or ideally booking a call with you. Now, as soon as that happens, let's go back to our main thing. The lead submit the form and they go here. The next thing, you can connect them. You can see your leads. I'll show you in the Ads Manager as a CVS file downloaded, and you can see them as they are coming. You can get all their details, their phone, or you can also connect this with a pipeline. You've seen the CRM system I have for you in one of the strategies. You can use the Notion free CRM system I did for you. You can put them there, or you can connect this on autopilot with Zapier or any other kind of automation tool to go directly to your Pipedrive or to your Salesforce or whatever, HubSpot or whatever you use as a CRM. When you run lead generation, CRM is like, there's no need for me to talk about how important that really is. So you put the leads into CRM and you start calling them. Now, once the lead signs up, they're added to your email and you can add them to the SMS. So your automation kicks in immediately, and the next thing and the most important part is to book a call and call them ASAP. So quicker you call them, higher your chances are to get response. If you leave your leads by tomorrow, bye bye, sayonara, you lost $3, $5, $1, whatever you do. So leads are signing up. Refresh the screen, you get new leads, check this 10 times a day if you want. As soon as the leads come in, get the phone and call them. Now here's the trick. If you call them in your same country, I'm in the UK and I have a UK number, I can use my phone, which I highly recommend is using platforms like Yobi, where you get a phone that you can call the whole freaking world, and you can have UK number, you can have US number. But the good thing about that is that you can record all the conversation you're talking via the software on your PC. So you can listen if you do sales call after all, where did you fail, so you can get better. And you have different phone numbers. You can have UK number for UK, you can have US number for US, or whatever it is, so you have a higher response rate on your phone calls. But lead generation, guys, like I was an online coach and I still did calls. So the lead come in, I go to Yovi, I call them immediately, and the first thing I usually do, the first call, is like 5-10 minutes. I check to see how serious they are and if they're really you have the appointment setting scenario script and all that training of 1 hour. How you do it is the same training for the phone. You pick up the phone, you go to the scenario, usually 10 minutes conversation. You check if they're the right fit, if they're in the right mindset, and you book them on a call. You arrange a meeting, then you do post booking follow-up with them to make sure they follow up and your show up rate is good. And that's it, guys. That's how simple it is. Run the ad, ask them to give you their details. Once they do, pick up the phone, call your leads, do your magic. And I'm going to tell you, we did this with online coaches who sell high ticket. We did this with online coaches who sell mid ticket. We did this with local dentists. Hey, here is a free teeth check, and people just applying. The secretary is picking up the phone, calling them, say, fantastic, we have time to book you on Wednesday, etc. And they book them. And then when they come, they get their teeth check. Boom, they all immediately upsell them to fix their teeth or whitening or whatever they need to do, etc., etc. I'm not saying that that's the strategy you need to use. I'm just giving you an example. So it's very simple lead generation strategy. You don't even need a lead magnet if you don't want to. You can also add a lead magnet and then try to call them, or you can just set up a lead form, get their details, and in the end offer them a lead magnet, and then hope for the best, which is something I don't teach people. When I do sales for companies, I teach them to consistently just call to you freaking people. Don't wait to lead magnet to impress them, because until you have a lead magnet that really impress everybody and converts like crazy, you should be calling your freaking leads. So don't run lead generation if you can't call your leads. End of story. And that's it. I mean, that end can be, I suggest you call your leads, but you can put them in a Facebook group, you can put whatever you want. Get the lead, call the lead. I did this 2.5 years only, and I built a business. So you can do it too. If you have any questions, guys, see you in the Facebook group or on our weekly Q&As. So see you in the next one.